Hi, Brian McCordy here with another video on positive change. There was once a stream high up in a mountain, and it was heading down the mountain and knew at some point it was going to connect with a river, and it was okay with that, but it also knew that river ended up connecting and emptying into the ocean, which terrified it. It thought when it hit that ocean it was going to cease to be. Well, when the stream hit the river and was heading towards that ocean, again it was terrified, but when it reached the ocean, to its surprise, it didn't disappear. It realized it was now part of the ocean. It had become the ocean. That story very much represents our lives. We go through three stages as people: dependent, independent, and interdependent. We're all born dependent. We rely on others to take care of us. And then the goal of every parent is to get their children to be independent, which means they can care for themselves, which is denoted by our ability to pay for our own Netflix account. Then there's interdependent, which some people never get to. That's where you realize that collaboration, the way we survive, is by focusing and working with others. Again, being part of that ocean, being part of those rivers. A few years ago, John Maxwell wrote a book called Change Your World. One of the best books I've ever read. I think I've read it 3 times since I bought it and underlined a bunch of stuff in it. It's a book on transformation, and I love you in the title. And notice it says, change your world, not change the world. The John Maxwell organization has come up with a structure for transformation that they've been able to prove effective with millions of individuals in hundreds of different countries, transforming everything from governments to prison systems to you name it. And it's a very simple structure, and it works like this. The structure is basically adopt good values. Our values are our compass. They guide us in what we do through life. Again, what are those things that are valuable to you? What are the values you want to work in yourself? Compassion, love, tolerance, joy, generosity, courage. Pick the values that you want and then cultivate those values, practice them. Second is value others. It's so important, again, to realize we're social beings. We are meant to be connected with others. We're not lone wolves. If I see someone hurting, and I love how John Maxwell puts this, if I see someone hurting, I want to help them. If I see someone broken, I want to fix them. But if I see someone valuable, I want to serve them. We need to see all people as valuable. We increase their value when we value them. We want to serve and help others. So again, pick good values, value others. Now work with others to drive the transformation that you want to see happen. When you're working with others with similar values to accomplish something powerful, that's really kind of the meaning of life. And again, if we don't have a purpose bigger than ourselves we're working towards, we'll probably serve only ourselves. That purpose is what works maturity in us. Again, that purpose, living intentionally, that's what works maturity in us and makes us interdependent. Where we're not just that pond, we become part of a stream and a river, and hopefully part of that mighty ocean with a big purpose that we're living for. Again, this is intentional living.